Alright, we're live. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys having a good Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yep. Yes, sir, it is. Alright. I don't know how long this stream will be. I am kind of tired, but we'll see what happens. I just drank an energy drink like an hour ago, and I still don't feel anything about it. But anyways, just gotta do my announcements, gotta do my normal stuff real quick, and we'll get started. I'm not gonna forget to take my chatting overlay off this time. I can't believe I forgot about that yesterday. I guess that just shows how tired I was. But I think this is good, right? There should be a pop-up on here. Sorry, I'm just waiting for my chat bot or whatever bot to post that I'm live on my Discord. Which, by the way, you can join the Discord. It's right there. It's also linked in the description everywhere. Should be linked everywhere, so feel free to join that if you want. You'll be able to get like all the notifications of everything that happens, pretty much. Man, what was that? Huh. Don't know. Alright, just gonna close Discord. There it is. That was a bit weird. Alright, anyways, just gotta do some other stuff real quick. And we shall get started. We shall. Alright. Yeah, I'm tired, and also I just drank an energy drink, so I'm still also tired. Hey Gamers Glitch, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're doing good today. Alright. Just gonna take the gameplay off because I forgot about that yesterday, the chatting overlay. Definitely my bad. But anyways, we're back on Phasmophobia. Welcome back. It's been a while since I've actually last played this, I feel like. I mean, I just played it yesterday for my video yesterday evening, but I totally forgot to play this more because this is my main game that I play on my channel. But anyways, I'm just gonna do no evidence. Hopefully I still got this. I don't know. It's been a bit, but I think I still remember everything about all the ghosts. But yeah, this is just the custom mode that I have. It's just a 9 times difficulty. It's like the perfect difficulty for me, I think. And you got disable and enable because that always happens with the challenge mode thing. It messes up our stuff. Anyways, any more upgrades? I don't think so. We just got the firelight recently from my last video. So now we're just gonna go in Tanglewood and let's see what happens. Oh man. It's been a bit and I'm also very tired still, but you know what, it's okay. Just gonna start with this stuff. Oh, and I'm running the tier 2 head chem as well. I don't even think I have the tier 3, but tier 2 is just better overall, I think. Also sensitivity it still feels kind of high. Because ever since I last played on live, I don't know, the sensitivity was like extremely high for me, so I turned it down slightly. I think this is okay. Alright. Yeah, the plan for today is basically just I'm gonna play mostly no evidence, and I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for. It might be a little shorter stream than normal. Usually I stream for 4 hours every time, but I'm pretty tired today, and also tomorrow's my birthday, so I kind of want to just take tomorrow off as well. And also take a little bit of today to work on some video stuff to hopefully have some stuff ready. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, I believe this custom difficulty has the breaker on. So I'll just turn the lights on immediately. And then no cursed possessions, no nothing. And 0% sanity, so I'm just waiting for a hunt now, basically. Okay. Let's get back into the groove of the Phasmo. I have not played in a bit. Oh, it's fun. It's fun to come back after a little bit of a break. Oh, I heard a door touch. Happy early birthday, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm gonna turn 22. Okay, that sounds like normal speed. Okay, now to Raichu. Not an Oni. Definitely not a Poltergeist. It's not throwing hardly at all. It's hard for me to forget all the stuff about the ghost, so it shouldn't be a problem with finding out what ghost it is. Okay, we're good. I survived my first hunt after a little while. Okay, well, we know it's a lot of ghosts. Or it can't be a lot of ghosts. It can't be any of the fast ghosts. It's definitely not a Raichu, no Oni, no Phantom, obviously. Now, actually, yeah, I was gonna come for this stuff. I do want to bring in some candles to test for shades, because shades cannot blow up candles while you're in the same room as them. Oh, also, yeah, definitely no Oni. I kind of already knew that. Kind of obvious. Or not really too obvious. I still kind of suck at telling Onis, but they have like a specific blink that happens during the hunts that makes it pretty easy to see. But yeah, none of the fast ghosts, that's for sure. Probably not an Obake. I was looping it for a while and it never shape-shifted. Pretty easy to tell. Probably no yokai as well. Okay, went down the stairs and immediately came to me when I turned my equipment on. Which, yokais are dumb ghosts. Okay, not a wraith because it stepped in the salt, which means it got slowed. But that's a tier 3 salt. I'm just gonna loop the ghost around here to see if it'll... Oh, or looping back. I don't like you. Okay. Well, stepped in the salt, so no wraith. I accidentally already marked that off. Whoops. That's my bad. Okay, I should probably smudge it for a spirit test. Definitely do that. And then what else? Definitely not a poltergeist. I don't know about demon. I don't know how close it actually hunted. But I could also test for Jin. No Oni. Let's see, no twins. I feel like that's just too normal speed for me. I should also test for Myling. Just gotta get back into the groove of things. You know how it is. Alright, anyways, what else? What else do I want? Probably more candles for the shade test, as well as more salt. I think that'll be perfect. Alright. Alright. Hopefully I get a bunch more like normal, easy ghosts. I know every time I do no evidence on stream, at least, I always get just basic, normal speed ghosts. Always the ones that are a challenge to tell. Okay. Thank you for walking away. I would like my smudge sticks. Thank you very much. Alright. Test for Jin. Just gonna walk over here. Yeah, I'd say definitely not a Jin. Okay, it just stopped. Oh, that's actually pretty bright. I like that. Did they make them brighter or something? There's like so much light in here. You see that? That's so nice. Alright, anyways. Probably not a Jin. Because obviously when you're far away from a Jin, it'll speed up really fast when it sees you from far away. So I'm just gonna say no Jin. Let's see, I still need to smudge it. And I also need to test for Myling as well, so I'm just gonna be very far away from the ghosts. See what happens. The Mylings are quiet ghosts when they're not in range of like the interference with your equipment, pretty much. I saw a behind spot there, that's good. Let's see. Mare, Demons, Yuris, Gorios, and Banshees are probably going to be the hardest ghosts to test for. Shade as well. Although Shade, not too bad, I don't think. Just gotta wait for a hunt. Come on, ghost, what's your name? Linda Petit. Got an EMF and motion sensor, that's pretty easy. Also, what's happening here? Let me fix this. I think that's good. Maybe I need to stay on this screen. Okay. Alrighty. I gotta find like new challenges to do on Phasmo 2. I feel like, I don't know, evidence is definitely a big challenge, but it's not too big of a challenge for me. I gotta find something that's like really hard. Okay, I don't hear footsteps. I think it's Myling. Still nothing? I hear a door touches. And now you hear the footsteps, see? Right when it starts interfering with my equipment. So that's obviously a Myling. Hello. Alright, thank you. Just gonna hide. Alright, that's actually not a bad ghost. Pretty easy to tell during hunts. So now, basically all I gotta do is just take a bunch of photos. And you never stepped in my salt. But that's totally fine with me. I'm just gonna bring more salt, do another hunt. Oh, you're playing VR chat while watching me? What the heck? Well, I appreciate it though. I mean, I don't really get a whole lot of chatters anyways, but that's totally fine with me, honestly. Alright, well, I also need EMF and motion sensor. I can do that outside of hunts. I can just take my sanity pills, so it should be pretty easy. I think it also shut the breaker off. No, I just didn't turn the lights on. Alright, 21 degrees. Where is this ghost anyways? Right here? Yeah, 3 degrees in this room, so definitely the ghost room. Alright, Linda Petite, can you give me a sign please? Can you show yourself? Can you do something? Anything? Can you give me a ghost vent please? Yeah, cold breath in there as well. You did one ghost vent, but that was an air ball, which you still can't take photos of for some reason. Hopefully they'll add that in the next update. Which I'm not exactly sure what to expect in the next update anyways. I know it's going to be the big Easter event update, which would be kind of cool. Oh, another air ball. Okay, that's not what I need. Alright, just gonna take this, and I guess I can take the bone photo as well. That's a good free photo. Alright, ghost. Just gonna get a hunt so I can get to walk over myself. Also test for the same ghost again, because it could be a mimic. Okay. 3 air balls already. How about you do a different ghost vent, please? Mrs. Ghost. Okay, it's still very, very quiet. I don't hear anything. Yep, I would say so. Alright, I'm just gonna run this way. Don't mind me. Just walk through my saw, please. Got him. Get a ghost photo during the hunt. Pretty easy, sometimes. Hey, buddy. Goodbye. Alright, just gonna hide. Alright, that's it. Easy. So now I'll just get photos and leave, basically. Also, EMF and motion sensor objective. Don't want to forget about that, but pretty easy. I mean, getting ghost photos during hunts is sometimes hard when they blink a lot, but also kind of easy because it's just all about timing. You just gotta watch the ghost and just time it correctly. And it also turns the breaker off, which is obviously not a djinn, but can't be anyways. Alright, that's so good actually. I mean, such a good like first ghost, I would say. I'm definitely happy about that. And I'm also gonna just take the pill so I don't die. So now I should be physically able to not die now. Okay, all I just need is a couple objectives and that's it. Perfect game, which is like an extra 600 bucks. There we go. How about you walk over my motion sensor, please? Linda? There we go. Okay, goodbye. That's all I needed. Perfect. Not bad at all. I'm pretty sure I could up the amount of hiding places I have as well. I could definitely do that, and I think it takes it down by like 0.05 times. Okay, miling. Should be miling unless I got very unlucky with the mimicking the same ghost twice in a row. But that should be like pretty much impossible for the mimic to do that. And there we go. Level 80. Let's go. Now, pretty much, if I get a perfect game on every single no evidence challenge, or no evidence round, it should pretty much give me like almost a level each time. I'm level 80, but it's gonna take like 2,000 to the next one, but then 4,000 XP per level basically. 4,000 to 5,000, so it's gonna take quite a while to actually get there. But anyways, let's go to good old Willow. Also, do I want to change my incense at all? I don't even think I have level 3. No, that's 85. Level 3 headgear's next. Okay. And then incense and then crucifix. That's the last things I unlock. Perfect. Oh, is that gonna be Blood Moon? I don't know. Ah, just normal. Also, why the heck is my Twitch so far behind? What the heck? I'm watching it on the mod view so I can like make sure nothing's happening on Twitch, but it's like so far behind. Normally it's like right on time. Huh. Oh well. It's a bit weird, but it is what it is. Oh, you chicken out or get it wrong? I mean, it just takes practice. Oh, I forgot the key. Oops. I gotta do a walk of shame. That's totally fine. I normally have like a little process I do. I usually drop my stuff there and then grab a crucifix, salt, and a candle just to be safe. I don't know how I forgot the key. Probably because I was drinking while doing that, so I guess that's why. But I mean, I've learned a ton just from watching videos. That's kind of how I've just learned this game, honestly. I didn't really used to play very much at all. Not until I recently started streaming, that's for sure. Okay. Put down the salt. Turn the light on. Alright, we're good. Wait, it already walked in the salt, what the heck? Hello. you're here, I guess. Wow, well, not a wraith. Maybe like a phantom or banshee? Roaming ghosts. Hunted over the candle well, still on, so camping on Rio. Well, I'm actually gonna get more salt, might as well, so I can get to step in all of it. So it seems like it's just right there. Alright. Also, the light is off, but I think that was because of the crucifix use, since it shuts it off immediately. Okay. Seems like something. What else? I need an EMF reader. I might as well just bring that. Let's drop it in the room. Okay. Please don't harm me. I'm just dropping my stuff to get at least that. Ooh, hello. How you doing, Mr. Ghost? Yeah, I don't like you being here. So I'm just gonna move my crucifix over here, and I guess I'll set up a poltergeist test. Might be a good idea to grab my smudge stick. Okay. Or at least a little bit more safe, but I just want to hunt now. There's also a bone right there. Okay. I'm also gonna drop the crucifix on top of me because it seems like a banshee. It was also singing, which banshees do like to do singing ghost events. More commonly, at least. Yeah, it definitely likes me. I think that's just the ghost room, probably. Hopefully, unless it is a banshee, which it will try to keep roaming to me. Hello. Wait, are you a poltergeist? No. It's like hardly throwing anything. He lost me very quick though. Wait. Are you yokai? No, it came back. Huh. Don't know. Definitely not a poltergeist, because a poltergeist during hunts will throw an item every half second, consistently, and also very far as well. And that was obviously not a poltergeist. And definitely not a Hantu, not a Revenant, not a Twins. I think those are just all normal speed. Hi. Nice red ghost event. That's sick. Hey, screenshot. Oh, I just got it. I barely got it. Okay. Well, what about a demon? I guess I could put the crucifix here. Okay, for demons, the crucifix range is 50% bigger because they're afraid of the crucifix. So, I guess that. Definitely not a yokai, I would say. Let's see, Oni, I'm not sure. What else? I never smudged it, so I can also do that, test for shade. Also gonna bring this with me. Thanks for the free EMF. Okay. Oh, okay, you just used it. Thank you. That could be a demon. You never know. Could be. I think I'm gonna do one more hunting test, smudge it, and then do a spirit test. And then after that, I'm gonna take some sanity pills. I should also test for Jinn and Myling as well, so I'm gonna go a little bit further away. Basically just stand all the way back here. I think that'd be the best way to do that. I could test for Jinn, Myling, and then I could smudge it and loop it around to test for a shade, see if it'll blow out the candle. And then Banshee, Ure, Oni, Goryo, Mare Demon is stuff I just gotta figure out. Another singing ghost event, and you're also all the way over here. How are you doing? Why are you over here? Mr. Ghost. Mr. J. Barton. Why are you over here, sir? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna wait for a hunt. I just want to get some distance away from the ghost to test for Myling as well as Jinn. Especially Jinn. I gotta be... It hunted on top of me and I was sitting in the corner. That has to be a Banshee. There's no way a ghost would do that normally. Because I was sitting there for a little bit and it roamed to me, so then it hunted on top of like where I was basically, which is exactly what banshees like to do. Okay, clingy much? What's my favorite ghosts? Well, Bakes are cool because they can shapeshift. I mean, Deogen is probably like a favorite of like a lot of people. Let's see, Mimics are also pretty cool. Thays are cool, but they're also kind of complex sometimes. What else? Djinns are also surprisingly complex with a bunch of their abilities. They have multiple. What would be my favorite? It gotta be between like the fast ghosts, like Revenant or Thay. I'm gonna say Revenant. Revenant's probably my favorite. Because in OG Phasmo, they used to be... Oh. You're hunting again? I see. Well, I never smudged you the first time, so I'm just gonna smudge you again. Now please get out of my room. Okay, just gonna... Oh crap, oh crap. Gotta smudge again. I've gotta be very, very careful. I'm in the dark, which means it's hard to loop in the dark. 100%. This seems like it's a ghost room. It's cold breath in here. Okay, we're good. Okay. I'm pretty certain it's just a banshee. 100%, I would say. Because it followed me all the way to that back corner of the room and hunted from where I was standing for a couple seconds. And then right when I walked away, it started to hunt right where I was. Which banshees, they do... Their ability is to roam to you a lot, which means they're always like trying to walk to you. You're their favorite person, basically. Anyways, I just smudged it, but I do have another smudge stick as well. Yeah, I'm gonna say Revenant is my favorite ghost because they're in OG Phasmo. They used to be the kings of all the ghosts because they're the only ghosts that could actually catch you. Because back then you also basically had no sprint, which is kind of weird why they made it like that, but it is what it is. Okay, I should also bring in another crucifix just to stay safe. But Revenants, they're kind of scary back then as well, because their footsteps, you could hear the footsteps, but they were all the same speed. Like the footsteps sound didn't matter at all. It was like the scary part. So you would have to look at the ghost and see if it's like gonna speed up really fast at you and kill you. Which is what Revenants would do. I'm also just gonna take a video camera, check for orbs. But this feels very Banshee-like. It's already done 2 singing ghost vents. It feels like it's been following me everywhere. So I'll be surprised if it's not a Banshee. And it just used a crucifix. Great. Well, definitely not a spirit, that's for sure. It's definitely cold in here, yep. I would say so. Okay. How about you do another ghost vent and I can smudge you again? How about that? How about that? I could also take a bunch of photos. Just gonna take all of them, honestly. Should all be perfect. Yep. It's crazy how they're... Okay. Definitely not a demon. It hunted like basically right next to it. Like just outside the range. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's the power of looping right there. You crouch under a countertop and you won't be able to get seen, but you can see the ghosts. Most of the time, actually. Unless they're a little girl ghost model, then those ones suck. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this and wait for a Banshee Scream. The Banshee Scream is like 100% guaranteed way to know that it is a Banshee. And if you didn't know, Banshees have a 33% chance to do... Like, most ghosts will do a Whisper, but there's a 33% chance for the Banshee to replace one of those Whispers for a Banshee Scream. So it's like a 1 out of 3 chance, basically. Which means if you get more than 3 Banshee Screams, it's more and more likely that's not a Banshee. So I'm just gonna hold the power mic and wait around. I also just took some sanity pills, so I should be totally fine. And I've got a smudge stick on me just in case I do get hunted. Yeah, definitely no demon. Definitely no shade hunted in the same room as me. No Oni, I would say. No mimic, I didn't see any orbs. But we should just get a Banshee Scream pretty soon here, I think. I also need to find the bone, which it's in the kitchen, isn't it? I did find it. Yeah, okay, pick it up. Okay, you do need to pick up the bone for a perfect game. Okay, that's one whisper. So if I get 2 more, then that's already like kind of like the 100% chance done with. So then after 1, the chance goes from like 33% chance to like, I don't know, 13% or something. I don't know. I'm not real good with like percentage numbers, but I just know it goes down. That's for sure. There we go. Banshee scream. Perfect. Alright. 100% a Banshee. I mean, it was pretty obvious by the behavior. It felt like it was following me around. It did some singing ghost events, which is very obvious for Banshee sometimes. Although just because a ghost does singing ghost events doesn't mean it is a Banshee, because there are some ghosts that'll just do a bunch of singing ghost events for no reason whatsoever. But there we go, Banshee. 4,000 bucks, not too bad. Only a 10-minute round. That's actually very not bad at all. 4,000 bucks for a 10-minute round versus the weekly challenge mode that I just did. It took me 40 minutes to complete it, and I barely got like 5,000 bucks out of it. Even though that challenge in real life, wait, what if I do this? So I just go to my 0 times. Let's see, it's like professional. You get 100% sanity. I don't know if they gave you sanity pills, so I'm gonna put the 0. The sanity drain is like so minimal, so like 50%. And then what else? Wait, what did I do? Player speed. Changing favorite room. I don't know what they did to that one. What was the big things? They broke the breaker, that's for sure. So they just had it broken. They had no cursed possessions. What is still making this so high? Probably the grace period. Wait, why is it still like 1.75 times? Just trying to see what they made it where how much it would be with the multiplier if he did the same challenge. The ghost speed, I don't even know what the ghost speed was. Roaming was probably low. I think they probably had like all these off, run low. Activity was probably medium. Events was probably low as well. Honestly, activity was probably low. Let's see. Fingerprint chance. No, I'll do like 90 seconds. Okay, why is this still like so low? What is making this so... Huh. I honestly don't even know. It's not the evidence. That's only like a 3 times multiplier. What the heck? Is it just sanity? No. Sanity pill and restoration. Oh, it's a sanity drain speed. That's what it is. Duh. If you have it so low, that means you're basically just alive forever. Can't get hunted. Okay, so I guess if you had that on, you wouldn't be able to even get like a 2 times multiplier. I was just trying to like compare that to the challenge mode, the weekly challenge mode, audio only. Okay, you also get very limited equipment. You don't even get all your evidence items. You get like some, like probably 4 of them sometimes. Okay, you get the screen as well on that challenge. Blood moon? Nope, no blood moon. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Feels good to do some no evidence though. It's always very satisfying being able to tell ghosts based on like what it does and like what it looks like, how fast it is and stuff like that. And also just getting perfect games like over and over again is also pretty fun as well. Gotta love it. Alright. But Ridgeview is definitely one of the best maps for no evidence, I would say. Okay, you get a pretty easy looping spot right in front of the front door. So even if you get hunted right at the front door, you're still pretty good as long as you have the smudge stick. And then you also get a free hiding spot that's in the kitchen there too. So you're pretty free there. Immediate ghost event. Hello, how you doing? I'm just gonna set up your demise real quick. Don't mind me. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day, Mr. Ghost. You got a ghost at the front door again, apparently. You wanna hide me? I start off at 0% sanity, but I also do have some sanity pills to do the do like early hunting tests for mirror demons. Sometimes on Rios as well. If you didn't know, on Rios could actually early hunt up to 60% sanity. There you are. Oh, not a shade, it blew up the candle. Also not a wraith. Let's see. So the faster the ghost is, the better this loop is. Because basically, whenever they're super fast, you can basically just like keep walking. You don't even have to sprint sometimes. Like almost like this. That's still sometimes kind of dangerous. You don't want to go too fast or else it'll double back and kill you. But there you go. You can just, like, infinite loop right there. Not bad at all. Alright, well, we learned quite a bit of stuff there. It's nothing fast, it's like a normal speed ghost. I gotta, like, wait and see what the actual start speed was. I kind of wasn't paying attention to that. Probably not a poltergeist, but I'm gonna set up a poltergeist test again. I wasn't really paying attention to that either. Cause I could easily roll out a bunch of ghosts, but I actually wanna, like, focus on them one at a time, because I don't know. Sometimes I roll out multiple ghosts at once, but then it turns out it is actually like a myling or something. I've got fooled by mylings before. I've been hurt. Alright, anyways, I think this would be a good yokai test as well as for myling. Seems like it's in the bathroom over there. Or it's somewhere over there. And it may not be a demon, because I mean it hunted pretty close by. Like what's the range on this? 50% bigger would be like half of the bathroom over there, I think. Oop. Okay, I think that's normal speed. Also, no myling. Okay, I can clearly hear the footsteps while my stuff wasn't being interrupted. I was gonna hide here. This is pretty safe until the ghost actually walks into the kitchen. But normally the ghost, in my experience, doesn't usually go in the kitchen most of the time. So no yokai, no myling. Anything else? I can test for Jinn as well. I'm gonna test for Spirit right now since I just smudged it. Hello. How you doing? Mr. Ghost. You don't scare me. And I also need to test for Poltergeist again. You are very active. This guy might be an Oni. He seems extremely active. Because Onis are super active, and they're also the only ghosts that cannot do any airball ghost events. Which is like the visual airball coming at you, not the hissing sound. Onis can still do that. I see people like being very confused by that. They always hear the hissing sound with like any ghost event, and they just say no, oh, no Oni. But that is definitely not true. It could still very well be an Oni. Has to be like that visual cloud of air coming at you. It always does the same exact hiss, but it's just the cloud that means it can't be an Oni. But this seems very active because Onis are super active ghosts. They will do tons of ghost events. So that could be very Oni-like right there. I guess next time I'll pay attention to his blinks, because Onis also have like a ability during hunts. They blink a lot more often, which means they're basically more visible during hunts as well. So most ghosts will have like a blink, and like in between each blink it's like, I don't know, a half second to a quarter second maybe. But this guy looks like I can see him the whole time almost. You see how visible he is? Because the Onis also have blinks like in between its blinks that like double it basically. Okay, don't want to play stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna smudge you. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's just an Oni, which is actually good for me. That looked very visible that whole hunt most of the time. Yeah, they must hate making food, that's for sure. Ooh, also the special piano event, you hear that? They're like mashing all the keys together. Because they changed it to where you can play the music box sound. Which is very cool. Or a song named Adrift. Okay. Crucifix and EMF. I still need you to use a crucifix, sir, so I'm gonna ask you to do that right now. Thank you very much. Pretty sure it's just an Oni. Another way I could test it is just take all my sanity pills and run into a ghost vent. Because Oni ghost vents will take 20% sanity away from you as well. Which means they're super powerful, because if they even do 3 ghost vents right when you like start a new contract with 100% sanity, you're already in hunting range. So that's how crazy they can be sometimes. Anyways, I'm actually gonna do that right now. I'm gonna take out my sanity pills. So obviously it's not a spirit, it can't be anyways. Probably not a demon, probably not a Jinn. I would have heard that, and definitely not twins. Okay, anyways, wait, actually I wanted to get a hunt anyways. No, it's fine. I'll just walk into the Oni ghost fence whenever it happens. That'll be totally fine. I don't know why I'm so scared. Because normally whenever I have high sanity and I want to ghost hunt, I'll just use a cursed possession. But for this challenge, or I guess this custom mode, I have it set to where I don't have any cursed possessions. I mean, it hurts it by like 0.25 times, but still, I'd like the... Hello. I like the extra value. You've been playing the piano a lot. This guy must be the piano master. Okay, I guess I'll bring a photo camera. Pretty sure it's just an Oni. Okay, I also have... Just gonna switch to this camera. I'm also gonna hold on to a candle because most candles will actually like delay your sanity drain by a little bit. Or I guess, what's the word? It's like sanity reduction. So the tier 3 candle reduces your sanity drain by like 66%, I'm pretty sure. And then I think it's like 33% for tier 2 and then 15% for tier 1, I think. But right now I'm 80% sanity, so I'm just gonna hold on to a candle and wait for a ghost event. So then I can use that as an Oni test as well. Because if I get hit by a ghost event, then I should be at 60% sanity, basically. That's what I'm trying to do. And while I'm here, I can just... I think it only works while you're holding the candle. I actually haven't really tested it while you're like not holding the candle. So I don't know if the sanity drain works outside of just holding it. Okay. So now I can just walk around, look for a bone while I'm waiting for a ghost vent. Yeah, it's also not done any airball ghost vents, which is good for Oni, because Onis don't do those. They physically cannot do those. Oh, there's a bone. Nice. Alright, perfect. That's all my photos. So now I just need ghost vents, really. Okay, I also still need to test for... I just need to use a crucifix, which means I need to get hit by a few ghost vents. Please, Mr. Ghost. Andrew Knight. That's a dev name. Knight. DK Knight. I think because he's the OG like Phasmo dev, basically. He was a solo dev of Phasmo for like the first couple years, and he's done a pretty good job. Although some things would definitely have been nice to have been fixed early on. Okay, thanks for buying my candle. Okay, like selecting whatever maps you had to go to, it was like all randomized, and there was also randomized difficulty too. Oh, you have to turn the light on. Can't be a mare. We already kind of know that. Yeah, it was like a picture of America, and you would have like a random map on there. So for example, you'd see like the old asylum, Bleasdale, and like Ridgeview, but then they'd also have random difficulty. So one would be amateur, one would be intermediate, and the other would be like professional, for example. Also, professional was the highest difficulty back then too. I never remember playing some of those like maps back then, but I didn't really play OG Phasmo too much. I kind of wish I did. I mean, eventually I want to be like an official content creator for Phasmo. That'd be actually pretty cool. And then maybe they would also give me access to the OG Phasmo as well. I know some content creators have access to the old versions. But I think that requires you to have like a bunch of backups for your save file and stuff. Because you have to like change the beta and whatnot. But that'd be very cool to go back to that time. And also see the old Bleasdale too, since now they changed it. They gave it a brand new look. And Grafton's also next too. So maybe I should play with Grafton more too. I don't know what's gonna come in the Easter update. I'm pretty sure it's probably not gonna be a Chronicle update, I would assume. Because the Chronicle update's gonna have like the new sound recorder and also the new media page and like sound recording page as well. Like it's gonna be all like different and all like a whole brand new like unique system. So you won't be able to do like a bunch of salt photos like I'm doing right now. I am already one in your eyes. Thank you, I appreciate it. But I feel like I'm definitely not close enough though. I mean, I know for I think I looked at the requirements to be one. I think it was like you need to have like an average of like 75 viewers on a live stream, or like average of like a few thousand views on videos, which I'm definitely not there, but maybe someday. I just gotta think of like new ideas to make of Phasmo. I want to do more of my like Phasmo reaction series. I think that could actually like do pretty well for me. I don't really see people doing that too often, like reacting to clips like that. So that'd be pretty cool. All right, can you give me a sign, please, Andrew Knight? I just need one ghost vent so I can do a test. You are very inactive right now. Come on, ghost. Mr. Andrew Knight, can you give me a sign? Just gonna take a sip. You better. I really hope you don't do a ghost vent. That is cool. There we go. Hello. Gonna walk into you and then gonna check my sanity. I'm assuming it dropped a little bit because as I said before, it's only a 66% sanity reduction for the tier 3 candle. But I was also standing in the light, so I should have lost like no sanity except for the ghost event. And I've already lost quite a bit actually. I mean 20% for the ghost event, so like 65. But that would have meant I lost 15% sanity during that time that I was waiting for the ghost. Okay then. I mean, I guess I'll wait for a ghost vent or a ghost hunt. Okay, now I'm low enough for that, so I can do the crucifix objective and then get a hunt. Check again for Oni. Should be a pretty easy check. It's easier when I'm actually looking for Oni blinks, because sometimes they're kind of hard for me to like tell Oni right away during hunts. Okay, you shut the breaker up again, really? Alright, Andrew Knight, can you give me a sign, please? Can you hunt me? Can you do something? Show us. That used to be a phrase back in OG Phasmo. I think show us would force an interaction, or there's another thing you could do with it. It was during ghost events or ghost hunts, you could actually say show us and it would just like straight up cancel the hunt, which is kind of crazy. Obviously they got it fixed like pretty fast, but that was like it was like one of those trends. But back then you also like would hide behind doors too, because ghosts wouldn't really like check behind doors. I'm pretty sure now the system is if they walk into a room, they check the door first, and if there's a player holding onto the door, it'll like insta kill you basically. Hey buddy, how you doing? So if you are gonna hide behind a door, do not hold onto the door. That's for sure. It's like a bathroom door on like high school or something. You just never want to hold on to a door. But if you have to, just stay behind the door, but don't touch it. And then sometimes the ghost may not kill you. You never know. I had one time, I think last time I streamed it, I think I was like in a really bad spot because the ghost hunted, and then I was like in a corner or something, but I had a door, so I tried hiding behind it, but it didn't really work. But I couldn't really do anything about it anyways. I guess hey, there we go. I guess let me check my sanity again. Okay, I should be at like 20% right now. I was in the dark for a little bit, so probably lost some sanity. But I should be really, really low, if not zero. Yeah, already 15% sanity. I don't think there's any way a normal ghost event would take me down by that much, so I do believe it's just an Oni. Because Oni ghost events are powerful. Each one takes 20% sanity, which is like a big chunk of your like total sanity. Yep, there you go. I mean, it was pretty obvious, like right off the bat. Anyways, like it did an insta ghost event right as I walked into the house. Anyways, like how many ghost events was that? Ghost event 6 and only 3 hunts. 0 abilities used because they don't have any abilities. And it changed ghost rooms once. 100 interactions. Only 15 minutes, not too bad. Alright, where else? I don't really want to go to any medium maps except for Bleasdale. Bleasdale is always very fun. But Point Hope sucks for no Evans. Because on some of the rooms, especially the higher you are, you just can't get enough distance to do like a mining test or a Jin test. Or even yokai test. But I might do like one run of Point Hope today. We'll see. Let's go to Grafton. I feel like I gotta go to Grafton a little bit more, because they might give us a new Grafton on the next update. You never know. It is going to be a whole brand new event though, I think. It kind of sucks. I really wish I did the last Easter event, because that was the one that was the time where I was like not really like playing Phasmo very much. I think back then I wasn't really playing any games really. I used to play like a ton of Minecraft, but then I just got super bored of games for a while. I just didn't really play anything. But then I think I was mainly just watching Phasmo instead of playing it. That's how I just learned everything about it. Most of it is just from Instam straight up. I've just been watching all of his videos. And pretty much like recently I've just been like watching every single one of his like Phasmo streams. It's been pretty fun to watch. What's my favorite challenge? I mean, probably just no evidence. I really like no evidence. But photo randomize is also a pretty fun challenge as well. Although sometimes it can be kind of rough. You just don't get the items you want. Hope did the bone. Because photo randomizers, where if you take photos of like an interaction or like something that happens, it'll basically like give you an item. And I think I have a button for it. I thought I had a button for it. Wait, a roll item. So if I press this, it would like roll an item. It would give me any item, even like the sound sensor or like tripod or anything useless. It's a pretty fun challenge, and also got a bunch of rules for it. Okay, there we go. Not at mine because I can still hear it. Might as well test for Jin here. Sounded like normal speed, so nothing fast. Okay, not a Jin. A Jin would immediately speed up. It's also a little girl. I hate these ones, but they're really hard to loop around. Okay, perfect. The perfect amount of time so I could just loop it. Honestly, I think no evidence is probably my favorite challenge, because I could just keep going into games and you could run into like a ghost that's immediately like you can tell immediately what it is, or you have to like really work for it. Like if it's just like a Goryo or something. But sometimes it's fun to go through this game, sometimes it's not. But it's fun to like really try to figure out ghosts as best as you can. You hunted really fast. Are you a demon? Huh. That was really fast. Because every ghost has like a cooldown between hunts of like a 25 seconds, I think. But demons have a 20-second cooldown. But sometimes that's kind of hard to time because sometimes they just don't want to hunt. But I think that might be a demon. It seems like it hunted really fast. But probably not an Obake. See anything else? Probably not Spirit. No Phantom. Okay. I'm not really gonna time that. The only way I want to test for demon is by getting early hunts. Basically, that's the easiest way to do it. Because obviously, you just take a couple sanity pills, and if it still hunts normally, then boom, demon. Is there? Huh. I heard like a giant like echo above me. Probably a plane flying over or something. Alright, flashlight, photo of the ghost, crucifix. Might as well just start bringing stuff in. Also I'll bring like 1 saw and 2 candles. I really want to test for shade. Honestly, this is my favorite way to test for shade. Just like, just loop a ghost around a room. And because you're in the same room as the ghost, a shade should just never blow out the candle. So if I ever get to blow out a candle, then obviously not a shade. And so far, it's just been guaranteed so far. I mean, I haven't really tested it with an actual shade, but I mean, every time it's blown it out, it's never been a shade. So I'm just gonna keep doing it until it is a shade. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, even during hunts. Okay, hunting already. Just gonna test for Wraith as well as shade, of course. Did I smudge it anyways? I don't even think I did. Could test for yokai, but there's a... You're throwing quite a bit, actually. Hello. I was about to say there's a 50% chance for the ghost to go back to where it last saw you from the last hunt. I think that got added like probably back in OG Phasmo, I would assume. I don't remember. That was just like a nice way to have the ghost come right back to you without having to try and get it to come and follow you. Yeah, back then ghosts were very stupid as well. Like if a ghost was like seeing you right here and it was walking right here, and like you just move to the side, it just loses you forever. So it maybe would come through here, and it most likely it would just like walk off elsewhere randomly. Ghosts are like very, very stupid. That was also kind of the case for revenants too. For revenants, you know how they're very, very slow when they're not seeing you or your equipment, but then they're super fast when they do see you. But that was also the case too. Like if the revenant saw you from here, it would speed up really fast. But if you just walked to the side, it would immediately get slow again. But now that's not how it works anymore. They gradually get slower, which I think is a good change because that made revenants like super easy to deal with, especially during hunts. But revenant should be a scary ghost during hunts. That's how they've always been. Anyways, are you getting on me again, ghost? Still think it's a demon, but I don't know. Could be anything. Probably not a banshee. If it's like the banshee on Willow, then definitely not. Yeah, that was like almost immediately felt like it was a banshee. It kept following me everywhere. I guess I could try to watch for Oni as well. It's gonna be hard around this because I can't really see the ghost if it's crying the whole time. Ghost? You ever gonna do something? Just been hunting the whole time or something? There we go. Is it just in this room? No, the master bedroom. Alright, she's coming. She do be coming. She is standing this time, so I could actually test for Oni. It blew out a candle, not a shade. Okay, also gonna smudge you. I smudged it at 52:30, basically. I'm just gonna run. Goodbye. No, thank you. Okay, that was a bit scary. Also, smudge timers, they start on the first smudge. So that second smudge doesn't like restart the timer or like add another like whatever minute and a half or 3 minutes if it's a spirit. But 52:30 is my timer, so on 53:30 a demon could hunt. So because smudges only stop demons for a whole minute, while for most ghosts it's a minute and a half. But no shade, no wraith, and we'll get to the spirit test right now. So I've got like 20 more seconds and then a demon will be able to hunt. I can also just start putting crucifixes here. Just throw them wherever. Just for now. That may stop it. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Man, now I kind of wanted to like play like Repo. Like imagine you just crouch and hide under the table. That'd actually be sick. Obviously this game is not Repo. But yeah, definitely not a shade because it blew out the candle when we were in the same room. No Oni, I think it was blinking not enough. But also a demon could hunt right now. It could have already hunted. In like 5 more seconds and any ghost can hunt. But maybe not a demon. Okay, now any ghost can hunt except for spirit. Because there's 2 ghosts that aren't like smudged, like smudge stunned, I guess. It's only the spirit and the demon. I guess they're different timed because every ghost is stopped for 1:30, but spirit is stopped for 3 minutes and demon is stopped for 1 minute. The demons are very aggressive and they will try to hunt you as much as they can. And they also have their ability where they could hunt at any sanity anyways. So they're just kind of scary sometimes. Which, by the way, if you're trying to go for an achievement, which is the, what is it, the demon one? Where is it? Doomslade, get killed by demon ability within the first minute. I see many people are very confused about this. It's not about being killed by a demon within the first minute, like during hunts. Like, I see people, they start off at 0% sanity, which means they could have just any ghost hunt and then kill them. But that's not what it's about. It's about having the demon actually use its ability to hunt like at any sanity. Which means the best way to do that would be to just go into a house with 100% sanity, and if it hunts, then that means it has to be a demon. But of course you also gotta do it within the first minute. It took me a long time to actually get that achievement. And you're here now, okay. I've got to be very careful because I don't have any smudge sticks on me, which may kill me, but you know what? That's okay. I've got salt right there to slow it down. Okay, now it's hunting. Let's see, it was 52:30, right? That was over 3 minutes. This might be a spirit. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Gotta be very, very careful. Luckily, the ghost cannot see you through this. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think that might be a spirit, honestly. Cause that was like just after 3 minutes. It hunted at like 55:34, I think. Which is like 4 seconds after the 3-minute timer. So spirit seems very likely. Anything else? I don't know. I'll just grab another smudge stick, smudge it, and then do another spirit test while I also bring in salt. And do all my objectives and photos and stuff. I'm going for perfect games after all, so obviously that's pretty useful. Alright, what do we have anyways? Crucifix and photo of the ghost. I could do that. I mean, I probably don't want to try it during a hunt. Probably not. Might be a bit stupid. But I could. I could try. Alright, just gonna put this in your room. Oh crap, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Why did you not go over there? Ghost. Okay, thank you. Just gonna smudge you. I'm also gonna hide. Okay, I just smudged it at like 57:20, I think. That's my timer that I have. Okay, we're good. I cannot see a thing. Okay, 57:20, that's when I smudged it. Just gotta remember that number. And now I can actually do some stuff. I can check for mimic orbs, because mimic's the only one that could actually have evidence. Or I guess evidence in quotation marks. Or that's not quotation, what is it? Semicolon? No, that's a different one. I don't know my things. My symbols. the things. Anyways, photo of the ghost crucifix. That's totally fine. Do this to actually make sure that's the ghost room. Okay. I mean, if it is a spirit, we got plenty of time. We got 3 minutes before it actually hunts again. Oh, I also shut the breaker off. Obviously not Jinn, but I already know that anyways. Okay. And this tier 3 thermometer is so good. Gotta love it. It updates so fast. Oh yeah, 1.1 degrees. I would say that's the ghost room. Most definitely. Yeah, but anyways, Mimic's the only one that will have orbs, because that's actually its weakness. In the book, it says there's always like several reports of ghost orbs near Mimics. I think that's exactly the words. Something like that. Also, I heard you touch a light, which sounded like you turned it on, maybe. I can actually check that right now. Let me just turn on the breaker. I know it's right over here. But yeah, no orbs, so should not be a mimic, but you never know. I definitely have gotten mimicked, that's for sure. A couple times. I think probably too many to count. Alright, anyways, I also will need to bring this in here as well. Cannot forget that. Alright, yep, good job, you're touching doors. Can't believe it. Also, what did I say was a timer? It's like something 20. Was it 58:20? No, I think it was 57:20. I hope. I already forgot. What the heck? Hi. Where's my crucifix? Oh yeah, photo of the ghost. There we go. Got him. Alright, I just needed that. Oh, there's the crucifix. Found it. Alright, there you go. I think I said 57:22. Because it's already been past 20 or past 2 minutes. So in like 20 seconds from now, a spirit will be able to hunt. Pretty sure. Alright, I already got on my photo. Get the bone. I just need you to stop with the crucifix. Which I'll just hold over here, I think. Also, by the way, rooms with like multiple rooms inside are normally just like all the same room, except for like the newer maps like Bleasdale. But in the older maps, like this room is all one room. Like the bathroom, closet, and the master bedroom included. It's all one ghost room. In case you didn't know. That's just like, you can like test it with the thermometer actually. So if I walk around with the thermometer, all the rooms should be the same temperature, pretty much. So it's around like 1 to 3 degrees. So I walk in here. Yep, 1 to 3 degrees. There we go. It's also been over, I think, 3 minutes. Yeah, also 3 degrees. So yeah, this is all one room. Which is also a good idea to check the other rooms for mimic orbs as well. But I think it's probably not a mimic. Yeah, it seems like a pretty consistent ghost. It hasn't really changed like different speeds or anything, or hasn't looked different. Hasn't been like coming to me a whole lot. I'm gonna say no demon. I mean, a demon would have been able to hunt really early on. Honestly, spirit just seems very likely to me. I don't know what to say. It's just not hunting for like over 3 minutes at a time. So spirit seems obvious. I kind of want to do one more test. There you are. There you go. Get smudged at 1:47 or 45, I think. That's just the start of a new hour. Also, you were doing lots of ghost events. Good job. Like 01:46. Also, I think in old Bleeds though, there's like a random item. Did you shut the breaker off? You did, of course. There's a random item where you would pick it up, and then I think there was like 2 of the same item next to each other. But if you picked up one of them and switched it in your inventory spot, it would make that one like visibly there invisible for whatever reason. It's like a weird bug that happens. Yeah, I think it's just been like long fixed, but that was like one of those niche bugs that you just like know. I'm sure that like whatever like favorite games that you guys like to play, I'm sure you would probably also know like some like very niche knowledge that not many people know. Or like you probably just like find out just by playing the games in different ways. Ring ring. Alright, it's already been a minute. Just gonna sit around and wait for the ghost to hunt again. Okay, good job. Also did the airball, didn't it? So obviously no Oni. Let's see. I guess I might as well check for orbs again. Just in case. You never know. Yeah, orbs could be anywhere in these like 3 rooms, because it's all technically the same room. But I know on the new Bleeds though, I've tested that with the actual master bedroom in there, and all the rooms in there are actually separate rooms, which is good information to know. So I think it's basically like the same on like Ridgeview, like you know all those, or not Ridgeview, what's the Edgefield, the one with all the like, every room has like its own bathroom basically. All those are considered one room. Like the purple bedroom and the bathroom is one room. The green bedroom, bathroom, one room. Until they change it, of course, maybe. I don't know if that would do anything. I don't know how much that would affect like how the games play. Like maybe if the more rooms you have, the more laggy it is or something. How you doing, Ghost? I don't have a smudge stick on me, so I should probably be a little bit careful. But I think in 20 seconds a spirit will be able to hunt. And it's just not hunting, so I'm pretty sure it's just a spirit. So before it hunts, I'm just gonna go. I got the bone, I picked it up already, I believe, right? Yeah, I picked it up from the workshop. And I haven't seen orbs, so let's just go with spirit. Should be pretty obviously a spirit, unless it's just like a ghost that just does not want to hunt. Which there are ghosts that just do not want to hunt. Like it could totally just be a Gorio or something stupid, but to me it's more obvious that it is indeed a spirit. And there we go. And spirits do not have any abilities. They're actually the only ghosts, fun fact, that don't have a strength. They only have a weakness. They can be temporarily stopped by burning incense, which means they get stopped for 3 minutes. Yeah, every single ghost has a strength and a weakness, but spirit only has weakness. 20-minute round, not too long. Or not too bad. Alright, let's go to Edgefield. I think next one after this is Bleasdale. It's been a while. It's been too long since I've gotten to Bleasdale. Alright, smudge stick. Now last... Oh. Okay. I did not mean to do that. That's my bad. I accidentally, like... I had my mouse picked up and I set it down and my finger was like right on the trigger. That's my bad. Alright, well I guess I have a 3 smudge challenge this time. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna do the same thing. I was gonna say the last few times I've been to Edgefield, I've had a lot of ghosts like near the entrance, like right here on the floor, especially like in this living room here. Okay, set this up. I've lost my touch. I could set that up like super fast normally. Okay, hunting. It's also right there at the stairs, I think. Okay, it saw me. It's nothing special, not an Oni, not a Phantom, probably not an Obake, but you want to be looping a ghost a lot longer to actually tell. Okay, there we go. Easy. Alright, now I'm down to 2 smudge sticks. Gotta love it. I'd say the best yokai test would either be right here, because usually the ghost will usually just walk past, so then you can turn your flashlight on and see if it walks to you. But it kind of turned around really fast. Sometimes I can like squeeze in just enough where it won't see me here, but that one did, sadly enough. Which also probably means no Jinn, 'cause I think that's far enough for a way for a Jinn to be like speedy a little bit speedy. You also touched the locker door. You're over there, huh? So it started its hunt on the stairs then. That's a bit weird. Well, if it started its hunt on the stairs, does that count for the crucifix? I don't know if it would for the demon. I'm pretty sure once you step on the stairs, that's like basically a new room. Okay. Just gonna hide right over here. Okay, yeah, definitely no yokai. I just really want to get that test out of the way, because that's one of the harder tests, especially when you don't have any smudge sticks. Because it's just hard to survive without smudge sticks sometimes. I mean, this map is pretty good because you could. My normal loop sometimes to get away from ghosts is you loop around the couch downstairs, and then you can cut the corner to go upstairs, up the stairs to then get away. Which I guess I could just show you. Normally the ghost will come right here, and then you can just do one loop, and then basically just run up the stairs. And cut corners. Cutting corners is the best way to like, get out of ghost's way, or I guess view. Because when you're in the line of sight, that means they'll get faster, obviously. So the more you're out of their sight, the less they speed up. Anyways, let's just get more stuff in here. I want to do like a bunch of looping tests in here. So I think I'm just gonna put some salt here, trying to slow the ghost down a little bit. Oh, I didn't have to do that. Also, might as well do a shade test while I'm here as well. And you're also being very annoying. I hate when ghosts turn the cars on. They're just annoyingly there, I guess. Alright, I guess I'll grab another smudge, another crucifix. I'll just place the crucifix like on the wall here. I think that'll be a good little test. Okay, we got a pretty good feeling it's probably just not a demon. I think I'm pretty confident about that. For now, anyways. Okay, please shut up. Also, do a mirror test. Alright. What do I need? Photo the ghost again, crucifix, paramic. That's fun. I could try to get a photo ghost while I'm doing a poltergeist test. And what else do I need to test for? I still need to test for Myling. Okay, it's not hunting. Probably not the twins. Probably not Obake. Definitely not spirit, right? I think I already smudged it a couple times already, and it hunted pretty fast every time. Let's see. Guess we'll test. Yeah, I can clearly hear it, so definitely no mining. And probably no yokai as well, right? Got him. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna run for it. Never mind. I ran out of sprint. No. I think that was my last smudge stick. Which means I am in trouble. Just a little bit. That's okay. I think it's probably already done anyways. Yeah. Okay, no poltergeists. And I don't know if it blew out a candle. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I mean, that's to be expected. You try to test for a certain ghost, or like multiple ghosts at once, but then you end up focusing on only one at a time. I'm gonna say no shade, because I mean it did blow out a candle, but that could have been after the hunt too, or even when it like walked into here. Anyways, what else? Mare on Rio. Alright, I just smudged it again, so might as well do an on Rio test. And yeah, last smudge. That's fine, I guess. I did get a ghost photo though. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. Alright. Just gonna grab this. Okay, now I want to do an on Rio test. And on Rio test is you place a candle. Okay. I did not light it in time, I don't think. But it hunted immediately. And also hunted when I was probably in the same room of the ghost. Let's see, no, only I don't think. Okay. I should be very careful. I'm gonna hide here. Okay, no on Rio. I guess I was gonna continue saying why the candles on Rio test. Because for candles, when they're on, that's like an extra crucifix for on Rio. Hello. Can you scream? Just end it all with a banshee scream. How'd you step? Okay. Well, I guess wait. Is that a paramech sound? Just like a step? Huh. That's interesting. So not on Rio. What else? I could try to. I think now is the time to test for early hunting ghosts, which is only the mare, basically. So I'm just gonna take 3 pills. Should put me right at 60% sanity. And then I'm gonna shut the light off in the ghost room, because for mare, when the light is on in the ghost room, it makes it so that their hunting threshold goes down to 40% sanity, which is when they will be able to hunt. But when the light's off, it boosts it up to 60% sanity, making them an early hunting ghost. Which that's definitely something you should know about the mare. Is that like it can hunt from different sanity thresholds, basically. Hello. Don't touch me, don't touch me. No. You're gonna ruin the test. I'm already down to 50% sanity then. Okay. Sounds good. I don't like this. Well, let's see. I think it's probably just gonna be between Urain and Goryo. That's gonna be what it's gonna come down to. I bet. I think I'm gonna make a decision and take the next sanity pill. I don't want to be in hunting range right now. Yeah, I'm already down to 45. So put me at 65%. I'll sit in the dark for a little bit with the paramike, and then try to see if it's gonna be mare or not. I guess I should also sit back here to see if it turns on a light or something. Although that's probably just gonna get me touched by a ghost vent. Most likely. Also gotta love how this is a hiding spot. I'm pretty sure that's like a actual hiding spot, but yeah, I don't think it's an actual good one. I don't know, I've never really hid there. But I can't right now anyways. But I do have to act fast if it does start hunting from this area. I've got nowhere to run to if it does. Alright, can you give me a sign, please? I'm just gonna keep the lights on because for small maps, whenever you're in the main light and you have the light on, it'll halt all sanity draining. It'll stop all your sanity from draining. But I still like to hold on to a candle, or at least be near one. Are you a banshee? There we go. Haven't gotten any whispers. Okay. Yeah, definitely not a shade because it just blew this out too. Just want to be careful. There is a banshee test with the ghost vents you could try, because obviously when banshees like to do singing ghost vents more often than compared to other ghosts. But when a banshee does a singing ghost vent and you get touched by that, it'll actually take away 15% sanity, which most ghost vents for every ghost is like 10% sanity. It's only the Oni and Banshee that has like a special thing with ghost vents. Because obviously, like the round before with that Oni, that crazy Oni, every ghost vent takes 20% sanity, and Banshees, when they're singing ghost vents, take 15% sanity. But I don't really know what my sanity is right now. It's probably like 57 or something. Another singing ghost vent though. But I don't want to be touched by a ghost vent, because that takes away sanity. I'm 25 with looking at it. Unless you're like dealing with the phantom. Okay, I think I've got to like look at my notes again. I made a short about it. You can... Okay, that's pretty loud. But it's in my... Oh crap. No thank you. I don't want to get touched. Come on. That's annoying. Yeah, I made like a Phasmo tips short playlist if you want to watch that. But they have like a pretty like kind of complex system for the phantoms, and I don't think it needs to be like that complex. Because obviously in the book, if you look at the phantom strength, looking at a phantom will drop your sanity considerably faster, which I think that is true, but there's like a couple things that have to happen. I think it's not about looking at the ghost, it's about having the heartbeat sound going, and that means like that is working. But you also gotta be like somewhat close to the ghost too. Okay, another whisper. I've already gotten like 5 whispers, so probably not a banshee. Because after each whisper, it's more and more less likely for it to be a banshee. Although it does feel like it's like following me around, we are like right next to the ghost room. Like there's the living room here. Oh, I just used that one. There's this hallway here, and then there's this ghost room right here, like right next to us, basically. Yeah, we just got hunted. That's fun. I guess now let me turn the light on. Test for mare. I should be above 40% sanity still. And you're still doing singing ghost vents. Doing a bit of crazy stuff right now. Don't appreciate that. Yeah, I'd have to look at my notes to tell you everything about the phantom. I feel like it's too complex though. I feel like it should just work like that, where if you look at them, then you will drain a lot more sanity. Also, what's my sanity? It should be above 40%, right? If it is, that cannot be a mare. It is, okay. So I don't think it's a mare. If that light was still on, which I think it was. So what did I say? Between Yuri and Goryo, the worst ghost to really tell for. And I kind of just have to go with Goryo. I mean, it's never changed ghost rooms. The Goryos and Banshees both cannot change ghost rooms. That's the Goryo's like main ability, or like main thing about it. It's not very special besides that. But I'm just gonna put this there. Another ghost vent deck. Look crazy. Slam it in his face. Alright, I'm just gonna look for orbs this way. I don't want to be near the ghost room at all. Got a party going on. Yeah, that's the Goryo's main ability. It never changes ghost room, so every time it's just been in that room, it's never really moved anywhere. And I've noticed that Goryos like to like roam a lot more too, because they can roam and hunt from different places, but every time after that they'll just go right back to their ghost room. Even if it is a Goryo and it hunts from a different room than its actual ghost room, that doesn't mean it's not a Goryo, I guess. Oh, and Banshees, like, they have their ability to like constantly roam to their target I think that ability replaces its far roam that it can do. Oh, hello. Thanks. Blocked my view, what the heck? Yeah, every ghost has like they have a short roam and a far roam. And usually when the ghost does a far roam, there's a higher percent chance for it to like change ghost rooms, pretty much. But the Banshee's far roam is actually its ability, which kind of replaces that being able to like change ghost rooms, I think. I'm not exactly sure like how exactly it works. I think it could still change ghost rooms, maybe. I mean, they can't physically change ghost rooms because the devs confirmed that. But I don't know why they made it like that. And I don't think it was intentional, but I guess it was like a bug that they're just keeping as a feature. It's a bug, not a feature. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go into the thermometer, check the temperatures. And if it's still like very cold in that room, I'm just gonna go with Goryo. Urey, the only way to check for a Urey during no evidence is having a Urey ability. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I should be fine. I mean, he doesn't know where I'm at. And we got a hiding spot all the way back here. Easy. Yeah, that's what you want to do, is shut off your equipment or just throw it on the ground as fast as you can. But right there, the ghost just never knew where it was. And it should be done pretty soon. Okay, it just stopped. I just want to have time to check the temperatures real quick. Yeah, as I was saying, the only way to tell for Urey is having it use its ability. Which its ability is like something that's super rare sometimes, and sometimes it'll just never do it, even if you've been like in a contract for 40 minutes plus. Like, it's just one of those things that it may happen or it may not. And I could totally just like sit here for like a whole hour waiting for it to do something. It does seem colder in here because normally the breaker is still on, so normally every room would be like around 20 degrees. Oh crap. I might be dead. Oh no. I think I'm dead. Please, no. Hunted right on top of me. Somehow I'm not dead though. I got very lucky. Okay, are we good? Okay, I am out of here. I'm just gonna go with Goryo. It could easily be a Goryo or Urey. It could even still be a yokai, but I'm just gonna... Did I even test for yokai? I did, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I tested it all the way over there. And it came straight to me. I mean, Urey is just like very, very unlikely, but it's just hard to tell sometimes. It was cold in that room, but as I said, Goryos can roam, and I've noticed that they roam a lot more. Which it might just be roaming between that room and that room. And we could obviously stay here for a long time, test, but these are like the worst ghosts to really check for. Now, I haven't seen any ghosts, like any Urey abilities, which is when they'll like double touch a door, which you can tell by using the EMF 3 or the tier 3 EMF reader. Wait, it was a demon. Oh, okay, then obviously I didn't really check for it. I didn't even have time to check for it. What the heck? Like every time I went in, it just did ghost events and took my sanity away. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I got demoned. It wasn't even a mimic or even a Urey Goryo. What the heck? That's fine. Now, as I was saying, the Urey ability, it'll double touch the door, which you can actually check for this. Cause it'll do two separate EMFs, and it'll close it all the way, but then it won't do a closing sound until like a couple seconds later. And that's basically the Urey ability, which is not really much. Oh, also my game's frozen. Hello? There we go. I was frozen for a good minute. Yeah, Ureys just don't do that ability too often. And they're also, that's like the only way to tell a Urey. Also, that light's on over there. You see that? Why is that on? Is that the ghost room? Huh. Because right now the ghost should not be moving anywhere, so if that is the ghost room, then the ghost is standing right there. Interesting. Wait, what if I turn the video camera on over there? Okay, there's a video camera over there. Okay, that can be a ghost room outside. So this is ghost room apparently. Maybe. We'll see if it shuts off as I open the front door. If you didn't notice about Phasmo, the game does not start until you open the front door. That's like the timer and everything. You know, like if you go on amateur or intermediate, it'll give you like a setup timer. That will not start until you open the front door. And that's the same for like the ghost. It will not move or do anything. It'll just like be in the same spot. It'll be like pretty much a dormant ghost, like just nothing. So if I open the door and it like moves away from that, that must be the ghost room. Maybe. Or maybe that light just is on like normal. Maybe, I don't know. That is a motion light though, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know, maybe, yeah, it just shut off right there. That must be the ghost room. Interesting. Well, I think I already know where the ghost is. That's actually pretty nice to know, if I'm being honest. And I should be careful. I do have the tiny spot, that's good. That's a pretty nice one to have. And this is also a very good poltergeist room, because each of these items can be thrown. All the plates, all the glasses, the salt and pepper shakers. Pretty sure that's a ghost room, which is actually pretty interesting. Oh, it's slow. You hear that? And now it's fast. It's a revenant. It was like stepping super slow. Hey, revenant. The revenant is very, very, very slow until it finds you, and then it's extremely fast. Which I'm just gonna run away. Okay, now you can hear it's just very slow. It doesn't know where I'm at, so it's got no one to chase. So that is 100% a revenant, pretty easy. Oh, you gotta go. Bye, Gamers Glitch. How you do? Have a good one. Thanks for hopping by. All right. Anyways, that's I believe that is the ghost room. I mean, it's somewhere outside, so obviously it's probably right there, or maybe it changed ghost room. That's very interesting. So before I even open the open the front door, the ghost is like standing right there. Because this is just a motion sensor light. It goes off whenever someone goes by. And if you didn't know already, ghosts can walk under these motion lights and it'll activate. So that's like new tech right there. That's pretty cool. They definitely gotta add more stuff like that. Like have like a backyard for like all the outside, all the small maps. That would be kind of cool. And all those would have motion lights and stuff. Or stuff like the beads in that room in the attic room. That'd be very cool to have. I mean, Tanglewood is actually gonna get a rework sometime. So that'll be interesting to see what they do with it. They may add an outside area, you never know. Anyways, I just wanna set up some safety real quick. I do have a smudge stick. I do also have a hiding spot right here. I haven't really seen that light go off at all, so it might not even be here anymore. Just gonna set up some saw right here. It's either a revenant or a mimic, so it should be pretty obvious on the next hunt. They obviously can mimic every ghost, but the time in between them mimicking different ghosts, I think, is between like 30 seconds to a minute. I think it's 30 seconds, but I also think it's like a different range of time. I had one game where I had like a 17-minute game, but then also did like 17 abilities, which means it switched to different ghosts each ability basically. Okay, EMF reader. Track average VPP unit, whatever that is. Probably different modes. Average VPP. Average volts per person? I don't know. Average something. I should be safe because I've got plenty of hiding spots nearby. I never can't be too safe. Okay. I think it just touched something. Or maybe I did. It's obviously me because I'm not getting EMFs off of it. I think it's actually out here. Yeah, that's a ghost room. Alright, well I'm just gonna throw a crucifix in there. That's a huge room actually. It's like a whole hallway plus a big room as well. Pretty huge. Okay. Okay, no thank you. Occupied. Why? Why did you just kill me? Okay then. I guess, do you not want to hold that door? I thought you did, but I don't know. That is 100% a hiding spot. Like, let me... it is a revenant, obviously. I'll just let it load out. That is definitely a hiding spot though, because if you go back and you have all hiding spots like locked, that'll actually be like, it'll have like a whole locked icon and everything. Let's go here. No, I don't want to choose anything. Stop. See, number of hiding spots, none. Go back to Bleasdale. Just trying to give myself all the speed. Alright, let's go. That is 100% a hiding spot. I don't know why it killed me. Only thing I could think of is maybe I was holding onto the door, so maybe for those kind of hiding spots you just don't want to hold on to those. I just got no clue. It should have not killed me, because I mean I smudged it, which means it should have like lost me there. But yeah, it's locked. You see that? That is 100% a hiding spot. So I guess I did something wrong. I didn't have any equipment on. I wasn't really talking or anything. I wasn't holding any push to talk buttons. That sucked. Whatever. First death of the day. It's whatever. Well, let's go back to Bleasdale, shall we? Just gonna go back to my no evidence one. Custom mode.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Also lots of notifications. Alright. I don't know why that killed me, but that would have been a really good game if I did get a perfect game there. Also, fog weather on this map is like really good. This is like my probably my favorite weather on this map, Bleasdale. It like shines everywhere. It's so good. Super nice. Alright, well, so much for that. I already knew where the ghost was because the light was on before we even got up to the house. Alright, anyways, do I have this hiding spot? I do. Okay, I think I have the hiding spot setting set to low, which is the same as nightmare mode, basically. So I should be getting like two to three hiding spots. I think it's different on medium maps. Probably like more like 2 to 4. Because there's so many more rooms. Okay, no miling. Don't know where you're going. You okay? Okay. Hunts are also going to be a little bit longer too. That's one obvious thing. Because Bleasdale is now a medium map, in case you didn't know. They changed it. That might be yokai. I was standing right here and it just didn't come to me. It never even tried, I think. Huh. Interesting. Also seems like it's in the kitchen or somewhere around this area. Maybe the living room. Oh, so yeah, they haven't fixed the spot, have they? It's like a looping spot. Well, not really a looping spot. It's one of those like breaking spots where the ghost can't pass through here, so you just walk back and forth and the ghost can never catch you. Although I don't want to do any cheaty stuff too much. Okay, it's already hunting. Must be outside. Just gonna stand right here. Okay, it's just like standing in the same spot. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, come here. Wait. Hello? I was about to say maybe not a yokai, but then it just like lost me again. Trying to get you to follow me, but I guess not. Yeah, I went upstairs. Okay. Well, anyways, I guess I might as well try to do a looping test around the dining table. Check for poltergeists. That's 100% the best poltergeist test right there. The poltergeist will throw an item every half second and also very far too. Whereas every other ghost will only have a 50% chance to throw an item every half second. And plus they only like have baby throws. Yep, definitely outside. Just can stand right here. Is it actually just like a yokai? I think it is. It seems very stupid. Like, I have not seen the ghost yet. Okay, apparently not a yokai. Maybe, I don't know. I guess not a yokai. I mean, I guess it's just very stupid anyways. Threw a bunch of stuff actually, but I just smushed it as well. Like 37, I'd say. Right at 37. Oh, what about this? Definitely no fast ghost, that's for sure. Probably not an obake, but I didn't really look at it long enough, so like I should not rule it out just yet. Definitely not a Raichu, a yokai. And we'll also test for poltergeist here. Seems like this is the ghost room, which, as I said from last round, is a very big room. Okay, you have the outside porch right here. I think this is one room. Then you got this room that goes all the way to the tree. That's all one room. Also, I believe there can be a hiding spot like right here. Like sometimes if it's unblocked, it'll have like a little opening and you can hide behind a plant or something. Yeah, this is all one room. Pretty huge, I would say. There's a couple interactions. I saw a clip of like a red light ghost fin. Every light in here is like red. I think there was even more lights too somewheres. I don't know, it looked very cool though. I definitely want to have one of those happen someday. That'd be super nice. Okay, just turn lights on. What else? I guess I should probably have brought salt while I was waiting, like right after the hunt ended, but that's okay. Anything else? Can't really test for shade. Too bad you can't light these. I think the ghost can light these, but there has to be a couple things. It has to like not be moved like from its position. So now that this one's not here, it will never light this. But I've never seen that happen, and I don't even know if it works. So it might not actually work correctly, or might be bugged. Who knows? Maybe there's only like a couple candles that actually can light. But that was in the patch notes whenever they added the new Bleasdale. I think it was the patch after that they said that ghosts can light candles. And that the firelight objective would also not count if it blew like a candle that wasn't your own, basically. Like it would only count for tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 candles, pretty much. And you also shut the breaker off. That's pretty rude. Okay, no breaker here. But I think that is also bugged, because I did have a ghost like in the chapel from Sunny Meadows. It blew out a candle, and then I saw that it checked off the firelight objective, which that is definitely bugged. I'm pretty sure that should not be the case anymore. I mean, if you've been wanting to get your apocalypse trophies or anything, I would say definitely try to do it now, because usually if you have the candle objective, it's pretty free, because whenever the ghosts enter the chapel at all, it'll usually blow out at least one candle, because there's candles in the whole room. And if it still counts, then it's pretty easy. Also, I said the timer was like 37, right? It's been 3 minutes. It's like exactly 3 minutes. Sorry, I think we got another spirit. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Okay, yeah, definitely no poltergeist. I mean, I might be throwing some stuff now, but it was definitely not before. Not when it entered. I just want to save my smudge stick. Bye. I think this is the best hiding spot, even when this is actually like not here, because usually the ghost will not walk through here all the way to the end of this room. Okay, I probably should have smudged it actually. I had a little bit of time, but that's my bad. Just want to actually smudge it. Oh, there we go. Okay, smudge it at 4104. 4104, that's my timer. I also want to get more salt, or I guess salt in general, if I don't have any. Go for perfect game, might as well. And I think I'm probably going to end the stream in like 30 minutes. I think that'll be a good time. Right at the start of the stream, I wasn't sure how long I was going to go for, because I am pretty tired today. I drank like a whole energy drink right before the stream, and I felt like no effects off of that. It was always fun. Alright, photo the ghost as well. That's going to be annoying. Let me bring a camera just in case I get another objective, or another ghost event. Oh yeah, and also, by the way, tomorrow's my birthday, so I'll be turning 22, so I'm not going to stream tomorrow as well. Maybe. We'll see what the schedule is. May or may not be streaming tomorrow. I'll be turning 22. Which I feel older than that. That's for sure. Anyways, let's just put in some, I think probably saw over here. Best area. Alright, can you give me a sign please? Linda Roberts. I just need a photo of you. That'd be pretty easy. Linda, how about you give me a sign, please? It was 4106, right? I think so. So it's already been a minute and a half right now. I thought it was hunting right now, but I don't think it is. Yeah, we're still good. So another minute and a half, and it's still, if it still is not hunting, then it's probably just a spirit, most likely. Yeah, definitely not poltergeist. Probably not a djinn. I feel like I would have seen it speed up. No, blockade. Oh, now a spirit. Okay. Well, I've got to be careful. Okay, I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run. Oh gosh. Just gonna run to my hiding spot. Okay, I'm not gonna touch the door this time. Okay, not a wraith. Did I get the photo? I got a 3-star photo somehow. I was just going for like a 1-star, 2-star photo just for the objective. Okay, we're good. It sounded like it was coming straight for me, but it was going upstairs. Okay. So I guess for these kind of hiding spots, just don't hold the door. Because I was holding it from that little tool shed outside and it killed me. Although the ghost was like standing right there anyways, I just smudged it. Because it followed me into there anyways, so I probably should have just ran away at that point, but I didn't. I got a ghost photo, so that's pretty nice. I was just expecting like a 1-star, 2-star photo. I was just trying for that. Anyways, let's see. Kind of want to go for like a shade test. It's probably not an Oni, maybe. I kind of want to like loop it around that table a bunch. I just gotta be careful though. Now it's a good thing I got a bunch of hiding spots nearby. You shut the breaker off, so yeah, definitely no djinn. Pretty obvious. Because djinns need the breaker on to use its ability. Oh, already hunting. Now come on. Mrs. Roberts. Hello. Over here, please. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I hate those chairs. I keep getting stuck on it. I should be careful. I'm probably gonna die. I'm dead. Okay. You know what? That's fine. I was not really feeling that round anyways. Honestly, I think I'm gonna stop the stream here. I am just tired. And I really want to get my my chatting overlay done. I've been working on a new overlay. It's gonna be like all animated and stuff. I've got the background and everything all set up. I think I just need to like do a couple things to. I could probably just set it up right now, but I think the only things left to do is I want to have like twisting logos and stuff, so it'll look pretty cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I think I'm done. Sorry for a short stream, but I think I need a little bit of a break, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, of course, by the way. I'll be turning 22, so that's always cool. But yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff I want to do as well. I gotta edit like 3 different videos as well as obviously make my overlay. I want to make it a little bit better. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it wasn't too entertaining, but hopefully you learned something from it. I've learned a ton from watching games about Phasmophobia and also playing it. Like even like the shade trick, like having it blow out a candle during the hunt, I learned that just by myself. Just from like trying out different things, testing it different ways. It's been very fun to do that. But anyways, I think that's about it for me, so hope you guys have a good Tuesday and also a good Wednesday. And I might be back Thursday. We'll see. I might see if I will be playing golf or something. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. This might be the last stream of the week, but you never know. But anyways, I guess if you want to watch more Phasmo, you can watch my latest video, which is the audio only weekly challenge mode, which actually did not go too bad for me, but I feel like it's gonna be a super hard challenge mainly, so feel free to watch that if you want. Just gonna post it in the chat. Should show up right here too. Yep. Yeah, feel free to watch that. And I also uploaded a new Subnautica video too, just on Sunday. I was a bit late from my my 3 days a week thing. I've been trying to do 3 videos a week plus shorts and also obviously live streams. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I may or may not be back on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. But yeah, have a good one, guys. See ya. Bye bye.